The WBDC Country Showdown is coming in 1 week. I hope you plan to be there. Joining us in the studio is Evan Elrod. He is the program director for WBDC who puts on the Country Showdown. And Evan, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
Is this 33 years?
33.
I'm thinking, okay,
well,
30?
Technically it's 34, but
Okay.
It's the 33rd annual.
All right, there we go, of the Country Showdown, which is a national promotion, started really before American Idol.
Exactly.
Yeah,
this
so
is the largest country music talent search in America, and they award every year a national finalist for $100,000.
And you know, this is not just, oh, this anybody enters this. Well, Garth Brooks at one time entered, Brad Paisley, I believe, Leanne Rimes, several big country stars have all been part of the showdown.
Absolutely, and this is, you know, their new slogan this year is where opportunity is met. Basically, is what it comes down to. And so that's what this whole show is really about, is the chance for an opportunity, because it's very tough to break into the music industry, but with things like the Country Showdown, this is a really good chance for people to do that.
And really, WBDC, not that since I'm associated with it, but truly has done a premier contest year after year after year.
Well, we certainly treat it as such. It's our biggest event of the year. We invite everybody to come out, obviously, and we love to pack the house there at the Jasper Arts Center. And it's our show. Yes, it is a talent show, and there again, we like to give the opportunity to young artists. But for us, it's a show. It's a chance for us to give back to the listeners of 101 Country, to come in and see fantastic new acts in country music. All
right, let's talk about this year's show.
Okay. There again, it's shaping up to be another one. Fantastic. We have like 13 acts. Very big show. Last year I think we only had 10, maybe 11. But this year we have a full slate of 13 acts. And some of them are repeats, but we have a lot of new acts as well, actually. So I'm excited to see what some of these new folks are doing. We've got the regular favorites that are from the area, like Dawn Stemley of Celestine. Charlene Urbanik, I hope I'm saying her name right. I need to check with her on her name. But she's from Ferdinand. She's a newcomer. Haven't had her yet, so I'm excited to see what she can do. Rob Berry, who I have never had a chance to see, but I know that has been in the showdown before, from Bloomfield, Indiana. Apparently very talented individual. Danielle Lee, formerly Ware. Danielle Lee, a fan favorite, she was our runner-up last year and our third place finisher the year before from Huntingburg. So certainly make sure and watch out for her as a possibility for a winner there. Kelsey Beard is new. She is from Toledo, Illinois. So there again, we're getting some out-of-state folks.
Making some trips.
Well. Exactly. Bryce Englert from Huntingburg. I think he's been in it a while back, but there again, new to me.
Yes.
Fire and Ice, who I think just got done winning Battle of the Bands competition from Jasper, so they'll be joining us for the first year. Brittany Norris, who is a regular from Hymera, Indiana. There again, another long trip there. Amy Jo Madden, who joined us for the first time last year, fan favorite. She was very fun, from St. Francisville, Illinois. Another long trip. Kylie Katzel always brings a huge crowd from Santa Claus. Great performer. Blake Hickey of Jasper decided to join us finally. He's looking forward to it, I think. A lot of people know Blake around here and like hearing him perform. And then new to the stage as well, the Sisters of 2nd Avenue of Jasper. And then, of course, our 2013 defending champions, the Has-Beens,
will be performing as well. So, you know, it really is a great show. And what I want to point out, we require that these performers perform with the backup band. This is not treated as some contests throughout the state are kind of run as a karaoke contest. You bring your CD, you put it in the CD player, you're in a bar, and you sing. It's a little different for us.
Right, absolutely. And we have a fantastic house band that really works their tail off to learn all these songs. I mean, you can imagine 13 acts, and a lot of these, now some of them aren't using the backup band. Fire and Ice is obviously a complete band. So they're not going to need the use of Haywire. But the other acts, most all of them are using the house band Haywire for 2 songs at least. So that's a lot of work on this band. And then on top of that, they still perform all night.
Yeah.
And so Haywire, I'm so grateful to have them. They are a fantastic house band and very entertaining as well, as they'll open and close the show for us anyways.
Well, and what's good about that is it keeps the show going. You know, when we are done and we're totaling up the tallies to find out, because it takes a long time to go through all the numbers, they're putting on a show out on the stage for those who are there.
And for those of you that don't know, I mean, Haywire has, they've opened up for some big names. Toby Keith, I think they opened up for Brad Paisley early, if I'm not mistaken. I may be speaking out of line there, but they've opened up for some pretty big acts recently. So very tight band, very good.
Now, the auditorium is the perfect place to hold this. The Jasper Community Arts, really, it's nice to work with them to have this facility. And I think sometimes we take for granted the facility that is right here in Jasper. It's
a beautiful facility. So grateful to have them. And you look at weeks like this where it's basically a chance of rain all week. Mm-hmm. You know, the possibility of that happening next week as well is there, but we don't have to worry about it because we're going to be inside. It could be hot, could be raining, could be snowing. Right. I doubt it, but it could be snowing. And we'll be inside. Doesn't matter. Beautiful facilities.
And now the show is next Thursday, June 12th, at the Jasper Art Center. What time do the gates open? And
doors will open at 6 o'clock. Show starts at 6:30. Tickets are $5 for adults. Kids 10 and under are free. So make sure and bring the entire family. You know, get there early and get a good seat because it's first come, first serve as far as seating is go. But usually there's enough room for everybody, and we try to squeeze everybody in there if we can.
Yeah, and the auditorium is as good as they can be to get people in. If we have to, we put a few seats around the outside, but there is a limit to seats that can come in. But just if you're thinking, oh, I'm not going to go because they're probably going to be sold out, I think I'd take the chance because there are people who come and they see the act that they like and then they leave and that opens up some seats.
That does happen. You know, most people stay for the entire show, which obviously we encourage because there's all kinds of great things that go on throughout the show. Like, you know, we give away prizes from act to act. It's not just, okay, I'm going to go see my favorite and then leave. Well, A, you're not going to see them get the award possibly at the end of the show, but you might also miss out on some prizes as well. So that's always you know, a big reason to stay throughout the entire show. But certainly come out. You know, we've had people in the past say, oh, well, I didn't get off of work until 6:15, and I thought that it would be full by then. It doesn't fill up until 6:30 when we're ready to start. Yeah. So go ahead and show up, please.
All right, and you said there's prizes, door prizes? Oh, yeah. How does that work?
Well, we have several sponsors. Gosh, I think we have 19, 20 sponsors this year that they're all really generous and they donate a prize for us to give away. So we give away prize packs throughout the entire night. There again, so as each act is kind of leaving and coming on and getting ready from act to act, we fill some time by giving away prizes, and not only that, we just say thanks. So I mean, yes, it's only a $5 ticket price to get in, but the possibility of you walking out with a $25+ prize is probably pretty good.
Right, and they're great prizes. And we do want to point out that 18 WJTS TV does film. And so we will record this show and then edit it and put it together. Jesse Kleesner with WJTS does a great job of putting the show together. And we'll be airing it on Thursday, June 26th at 7:30 p.m. and then again on Sunday, which is June 29th, and that'll be at 6 o'clock. So if for some reason you can't make it or you were at the show and really liked it, you might see a picture of yourself. Come on and watch it on 18 WJTS, and we are glad that we're able to do that we can all work together like that.
And not only that, when you have 13 acts, sometimes it's hard to at the end you say, oh, well, I didn't really think that was the winner. It might give you another chance to kind of look back and you say, oh, okay, well, that definitely deserved to win.
Okay, and to sum it up, it is really a premier show that occurs here in the area, and we bring people from all over the place. There's a good crowd from all over the listening area for WBDC.
Absolutely, and this is our biggest show of the year. This is what we do. This is our night to shine, and we let these contestants do it for us because this is their night to really show what they're made of. And it's our night to say thank you to all our listeners out there and for a good night of entertainment.
It's great, and probably the show goes about 3 hours with intermission.
Yeah, I mean it's a long show.
Yeah, it is.
But it's
a lot of talent. Yes.
It's a lot of talent, And if you like music and you like country music and you like seeing live performers, this is definitely the night that you want to be there.
Okay, anything that you'd like to add, Evan?
No, really just looking forward to seeing everybody out there for another fantastic year.
No, Evan, thanks for all the work that you do, and the crew at WBDC for putting on a terrific show, which is coming up in 1 week, June 12th, 6 o'clock at the Jasper Art Center. That's when the doors open. The show starts at 6:30. It's the WBDC Country Showdown. Thank you for watching WJTS Inform. I will see you at the showdown. We are local people watching local people.